イステーション Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Sayers between the tackles. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 10. And all the way home for the Broncos score.
To themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Allen off the play fake. And complete right side to Cook. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They'll run for it. Cook. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Tighten up defense.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And the timing a bit off that time as Allen falls to the ground.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Allen. That is caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers. All of them kind of moving as one, and look at the end result. Big plays.
Tyler pass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one play. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown! Jerry Judy as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to come into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for two on this one.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Wilson going to throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a two-point conversion. And that makes this a one-point game now. And the formula there on the two-point trying to go five wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add two more to the lead right before intermission. He's got it at the 2, but he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To the air, Allen. Touchdown, Bills! Allen target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Bills have recovered. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 43 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Bills 49, Broncos 29.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Do this, old man. 14, 14, 19. Hey, guys, listen. Hey, 0.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Broncos. Jalen Virgil, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 137 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Allen now looks to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Here's Allen dancing to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, 57 yards. And the Bills get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Russell Wilson. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to think about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Runs with the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So the completion good for just 3. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Cook again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And now they'll throw with Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Open man downfield is Davis. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Tried to go draw a play out of the gun down here.
Yeah, they tried to spread things out, didn't they? They wanted to move people away from the center of the field, away from the line of scrimmage near the ball, so that the runner could find some space. Unsuccessfully, though.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs from 13 yards out. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. On first down, Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Broncos. Jalen Virgil, 40 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Lutt's good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Second down, goal to go. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now it's Wilson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Allen to throw, rolling to his left. That is intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. One last shot for Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's His kick is good. And cool as you like it, he pushes it through. And this game is over. Well, this was a game we'll have in the memory banks for a while. The winning touchdown at the end, and then they had to get that extra point. You know, the knees were shaking. But he put it through, and boom, a dramatic victory.
And just remember, prior to 2015, that extra point almost felt routine, didn't it? Like it was a fait accompli. But when we moved it back to the 15, now the drama kicked in. So yes, the touchdown, extremely important. Obviously, they had to have it. That was huge. But that was not a gimme, and he knocked it through the post.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.